Okay, there we go. There we go. Nerd, we cannot hear you. I noticed. I noticed, nerd. Also, thank you for the 5 stream streaks, Relieva. Holy shit. Appreciate it, dude. Okay, so... And also, hello, Dragon. Hello, hello. Of course, naturally, you'd be here for the Prehistoric Kingdom stuff. Of course. So, today, for the stream, before we get to the stream, I have a big announcement to make in regards to the Primeval Hunt. Because I got the first sketch of a illustration that I commissioned in regards to the series. And not only that, it is the first new illustration of the audio series, but also it is of a new species that is entirely new to the Primeval Hunt canon. And I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you right now. And mind you, I will say I also posted the image up on Blue Sky and on Instagram. So if you have either of those, please go on there, like, share, all that fun stuff. I'd really appreciate getting the word out, because I am so excited to reveal this. Look at that. Now, mind you, this is a cropped image. This isn't the full thing. This isn't the full image. The full image, as you can see in the background, there's some stuff in the back. I wonder what that is. Might be some feathers, maybe? But, yeah, so I'm gonna... Mystery, indeed. I will give you a hint, though. This dinosaur has the face of a devil. That is all I will say. If you know your paleontology, you might be able to guess what the species is then. But nonetheless, as you can see, this artwork is being actively worked on right now. And what I will say is that it is one of likely many pieces of artwork that I'm going to be commissioning as well. And as for the one who is doing this artwork, that is Skew Comics, aka Smithskew. He is a very talented artist, and he's also the one that commissioned me to write a chapter for his comic series, Dead Man's Requiem. So, we have a lot of history. So, as you can probably imagine, we have a lot of history together. Because, here's the thing. Here's a really cool thing about this. The fact that he's making this artwork. Is the fact he is an OG TBH fan. He was there for the original comic run when I was posting on the platform known as VoiceMe. Before they kind of ruined things a lot with making it very much not friendly towards web novels, and then it became an AI slop machine, basically. So, yeah, I unfortunately, that in combination with the fact that I kind of lost contact with the original artist behind the comic led to the comic's discontinuation. Oh, really? Yup. They went full AI slop, dude.
Oh!
Kona made an appearance.
I found the tack
Where was it?
behind the mattress.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'd say throw it away, considering how it looks. Also, Truly was saying Kona.
Truly poop.
Truly. So, yeah, but I'm not gonna dwell too much on those guys because honestly, they don't really matter at this point. At least in my like creative journey at this point. But what I will say is that platform and the platform that it was actually how I met Kona, actually. So, little fun fact there. So, I'm disappointed that they went AI and shit, but it's a weird feeling, you know. Because I remember back when the, oh my god, okay, hold on, I gotta go to the game screen. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Because we have a new species for me to nerd out about in Prehistoric Kingdom. Because I'm playing on the public testing branch. And look at it! It's Stegosaurus! We got Stegosaurus! Yay!
Your favorite.
Yay! One of my favorites. One of my favorites too. I love Stegosaurus. And there may be a Stegosaurus species in the Primeval Hunt. Who knows? Mm.
You were talking about voice me.
Yeah, I was mentioning Voice Me and how me and Skew know each other from there, and how he was an OG fan of the Primeval Hunt.
I have a fun fact.
Hmm.
That's how Tommy met his wife.
Yep, I was literally just talking about how that was how I met you. Can I join VC or not today? Maybe. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, are you gonna talk to me? You might want to
4
get
o'clock.
okay, you might want to get those hiccups under control.
Huh?
Oh
Huh? Huh?
my gosh. And Dragon, if you are wanting to join VC, I will allow it. I'll head to the stream VC real quick. Yeah, I kind of wanted to make a new park, and try to at least get to like 4-star if possible. So let's see. Okay, so we got a Pachyrhinosaurus, we got a armored dealer, and a Coelophysis by the looks of it.
Hello!
Hello!
I am so excited about Prehistoric Kingdom.
And the Primeval Hunt as well, I hope.
Yeah. Do you want me to say anything, or do you want me to keep that part quiet?
I'm curious to see. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. I'm curious to see what species you think it is. I will not confirm or deny your guess.
So you said it. What was the hint again?
It has the face of a horned devil.
I think I got it, but I could. I could be wrong though.
Well, I'll say. Well, what's your guess?
Is it the Ceratops?
You'll find out. The only thing I will mention about this species is that it makes its appearance relatively early into the series.
Well, it's either the Sablios Ceratops, because I know that was called that, or Carnotaurus.
Yeah, and, I mean, last I checked, Carnotaurus doesn't have a beak, but we shall see.
Well, it's not a beak, but but the horns do have it.
Yeah.
It's similar. Because I did say one of them which has a beak, which is the Diabloceratops.
Yeah. So, like I said, I will not confirm nor deny anything at the moment, but, yeah, so I think, I'm gonna go United Kingdom and Temperate. I'm gonna go for a rustic theme. Yeah, alongside the dinosaurs, we also have other non-dinosaurs, including and non-mammals as well. Well, technically non-mammal. We have Titanoboa. We got and we got our first synapsids as well. Oh God! What the fuck? Hold on. What the hell? Why does my game look like absolute garbo?
It's glitching!
I can. Okay, hold on. Windowed. Okay, that fixed it, but not. Okay, hold on. Nope. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get this fixed.
Technical difficulties, folks.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be a Tommy Toon stream without some kind of scuff happening.
Or any stream in general.
Yeah, that's true. Oh gosh, why is the camera not working the way I want it to? Why does the grass
Camera.
why does the grass look so terrible? What? What is going on? Then again, this is the first time I have played this game with the updated monitors and shit. Oh god. Okay. Oh gosh, why is my okay, hold on. Might have to switch over to 3D model maybe. Yeah, what is going on? I thought I had this fixed.
Magical Plesiosaur just followed.
Oh, Magical Plesiosaur, thank you for the follow. Thank you. We're currently dealing with some scuff right now, trying to get things working. How's it going? It's a little scuffed right now. We're trying to get things looking better. Okay, I think things are looking better.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah, just typical scuff, you know, typical VTuber scuff. I think I got it working. For some reason, the PNG tuber model was beefing there for a second. Yeah, Magical Plies. Wait a minute, Magical Plies. Oh my god! Wait, hang on. Are you? Oh my god! It's a magical Leopleurodon, Charlie. It's gonna take us to Candy Mountain, Charlie. I can't believe it took me that long. It took me way too long not to make that reference. Oh my gosh.
I know, but people, but it's a joke that's been said constantly. Even Ark make that joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, although Magical Pliosaur, you had actually gotten here a little late actually, because I had just made a little showed a little preview of a paleo media project I'm working on. And you know what? Since you're here and hanging out, here you go. Little preview of something. I appreciate that. It's a part of a audio series project I'm actively working on. Which, by the way, Dragon, I'm curious to hear what your what kind of species you're looking forward to seeing if they do end up making an appearance.
For Prime Hunter or Prehistoric Kingdom?
Primeval Hunt.
This is not for me, but I would like to see the new Spinosaurus species that we discovered.
Oh, Spinosaurus mirabilis?
Yeah.
I cannot make a guarantee that Spinosaurus may make an appearance, but there may be a Spinosaurid of some sort that makes an appearance. What's y'all's favorite down if I might ask? Ooh, I'd have to personally say my favorite herbivore is Lambeosaurus. favorite carnivore is Tyrannosaurus Rex, of course. Though Spinosaurus is also up there as well as one of my favorites. What about you, Dragon? And the other tunes listening in right now.
Wait, I missed that.
Uh, Pliosaur was asking about favorite dinosaur choice.
That's literally like asking my favorite child right there.
Yeah, that's true.
But instead of going by prehistoric species, why don't I tell you different prehistoric animals I like from each instead? That'll help me with this.
Yeah, because I mean, I went the route of saying like what my favorite carnivore and herbivore were in terms of dinosaurs.
So instead, I'll just like say say that okay. So my favorite dinosaur is okay for the carnivores. It's like choosing between yeah, I can't talk. It's basically Tyrannosaurus or the Velociraptors.
Yeah, small they may be, they're still I sure as hell wouldn't want to encounter one, out in the woods.
Yeah, and then for my favorite herbivore, that's another hard choice because I really like the Stegosaurus and the Triceratops.
Yeah, I mean, Triceratops is, of course, Triceratops is iconic, of course. But I feel like Stegosaurus is one of those ones that just gets more appreciated as oh yeah, it's just a kid's favorite dinosaur. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people have those dinosaurs that like people will treat just as a, like, I don't know how to describe it. There's just this thing of just like people will will treat dinosaurs differently, especially if they're like, well liked by, kids in particular for some reason.
Yeah. The Stegosaurus is iconic because of the whole Walking with Dinosaurs. That was the series that made me love the Stegosaurus a lot.
Yeah. Stegosaurus is basically the Allosaurus herbivore equivalent. That's actually a fair comparison, honestly, especially since those two species did live in the same time period.
Although another hard choice is like the Brontosaurus, and then there's also the Parasaurolophus I also like. So again, that's like choosing my favorite child by choosing it.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite marine reptile though was actually a toss up between Mosasaurus and the Lyphorodon because of once again Walking with Dinosaurs.
Yeah. Also, I think I have an idea for our first species to implement. I was thinking we implement Peltophilus as our first species. And
Yes. Remind me, what's that one?
it's a armadillo with a pair of horns on the snout. Also, sorry, Trilly, I forgot to get the throwables going. Hold on. Pleurodon is so cool. Oh, it is. And even though it's not as like big as Walk of the Dinosaurs had portrayed it, it's still not something you would want to be in the water with.
As Chased by Sea Monsters showed us.
Mm-hmm.
What was and then my favorite flying reptile, those pterosaurs. I really, really love the I like the ones with the fancy crests, but one of my favorites is the pterodon.
I if we're talking pterosaurs, I really love the Lacedromes, the one with the crests, as you were saying.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, let's see here. Gonna get that
No.
going. Get that going. Okay, just gonna speed on through the time. Okay. So yeah, that's always the thing about prehistoric, starting up a new prehistoric kingdom, um, like park is, it's always like it's always just like preparation and stuff, getting things prepped for, like getting the research prepped and whatnot.
Mm.
Okay, let's see here. Because yeah, right now I've got the induced androgenesis. Androgenesis, that's the term. Basically making it so we can make males of the different species. And then I'm going to unlock the medium and large vivariums so that we can have as big of a Peltophilus enclosure as possible.
I also want a bug house in Prehistoric Kingdom.
Oh, bug house would be. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, I would love to see Meganura make an appearance in the game. That would be so freaking cool.
No, I want to see Arthropleura.
Oh, that too. That would be awesome.
My favorite prehistoric insect, or millipede, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, it's a prehistoric insect. That's interesting. Yeah. Mm.
Or
Yep.
sea scorpions.
Yes. Screw it. I'm gonna go to sandbox mode. Damn the restrictions of challenge mode. I want to get creative. Plus, when you go into sandbox mode, you don't really have to worry about like like the nitty gritty of different things, so it makes it a lot easier. Okay. Yeah, I think with the primeval hunt, I'm gonna be mostly going for like species that like aren't all that well known. Honestly, I try and like get a spotlight going on them.
It's like give the ones that haven't been on a spotlight since who knows how long, because usually there's some that haven't been mentioned before. Like I'll give you an example right here. Actually, give me a minute because I got a lot of examples here. Here, um, for the mammals, I can for the ancient mammals, I can name you one. The giant sloth. It's hardly ever mentioned that much.
Yeah, I mean, they're very media series. Yeah, so I have a audio series I've been working on. It's kind of a continuation of a old comic series I had going a while back. The Evander would be neat. It hasn't got much covering. One of my favorite dinosaurs too. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I think first and foremost for our first little enclosure here, I think we should make ourselves a Stegosaurus enclosure. Okay. Research. Okay, just gotta do that. Then we gotta get. Then where's the? Yep, the nursery. Not small nursery. Why the hell would I make a small nursery? And I can make a big.
You gotta make a big one.
Exactly. No restrictions. Let's make some dinosaurs. and other things.
Spare no expense. Spare no expense.
Exactly, unlike Hammond. Although now the question becomes, which Stegosaurus species do I have here? Because they got Stegosaurus stenops and Stegosaurus undulatus. Though I'm leaning towards stenops because I like the colors it has a bit more.
I would humbly agree because I love the colors on that one.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe make the males green and then have the females be brown. Give that nice little bit of differentiation. And give them realistic growth speed. Slow speed. Okay, let's see here. Also, look at the little Baba. Look at it. Look at it. It's so freaking cute. Ah.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to. It's so cute. It's like a. It's like a. Look at those baby bumps.
Okay, let's see what the mutations look like. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, okay, that is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna give this one mutation. I'm just gonna have one adult male, one adult female, then have a infant female and a infant male. Gonna make a little family. They're pretty underrated in general, in my opinion. For example, they likely had complex nervous system on their snout, which allowed them to detect the most vulnerable spot to attack, kind of like crocodiles and leopards. There may be even a possibility of being able to use thermal detection. This complex trait is only known to Spinosaurids, which are aquatic, but this one is fully trusted. Okay, that actually is getting my writer senses going, because that could, in the right scenario, that would be terrifying. So thank you for that. I'm going to be keeping in mind. Okay, let's adjust this, and we're gonna make it a decently big enclosure for the Stegosaurus.
Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yes. Nope. I was dropped my glasses there.
There we go. Also, the arms of it were much more massive, less robust, and somehow were more flexible than other theropods. Interesting. I didn't really know about that. Neovenator is one of those ones I don't really, never really gotten too much in, never really looked into all that much, honestly.
If you are in Prime Hunters, are you going to add Ice Age mammals too?
Yes. I was gonna say Ice Age. I was gonna say define Ice Age, because like if we're talking like mammoths and stuff, yeah, there's at least one species from the Ice Age that's gonna be making an appearance at some point.
I was thinking of suggesting the Toxodon.
The Toxodon? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about those.
That's another underrated mammal that hasn't been used that much, besides Prehistoric Park.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how big of an enclosure they typically like. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and what environments do they typically like? They like deserts, they like grasslands, scrublands, and coastal. Kind of want to make a grassland slash desert type of deal, since that's kind of the environment that is being showcased in the Primeval Hunt's first leg of the series. Because with the first island that it takes place on, it's called Isla Triassic. Basically, it's a mix. It's got a mix of desert and plains, plus some arid forest as well.
Isn't that what you call the savannah?
You know, It's it's similar to a savanna, but it's the idea I was running with was more so based on the high desert of Eastern Oregon, actually.
Oh yeah, on the Oregon Trail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you look at the high desert of Oregon, it's actually very interesting because the ecosystem there it's a mix of like heavy forest and like open desert plains with a fair few mountains as well. Also, most of the specimens found were considered to be still immature. A specimen from a larger species called Seats, meaning man-eating monster, was still immature at 37. I think it was immature at 37 feet long. Jeez.
So basically, they haven't found the full size yet.
No, not by the looks of it.
Who knows how big that is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, although there was a couple of Asiatic Tyrannosaurus species that got the Nanotyrannus treatment recently. They've been reclassified as juvenile Tarbosaurus.
Tarbosaurs and Albasaurs have been shown much either.
Yeah.
Not since prehistoric park or chased by monsters.
General Kenobi. Hey, Dark. Caught me in Dragons as we're nerding out about dinosaurs and such. Whilst I build an enclosure for a very special creature.
You know, and there's another animal you could do that's also not mentioned much. Oh, I had it in my head. No, it just. Oh, I'm trying to know. Oh yeah, there it is. Brontoscorpion. That one has not been mentioned in years.
Ooh, Brontoscorpio, yeah. That one is one I have been considering. I don't know, like it wouldn't be a huntable creature, but it would be like a part of the ecosystem for one of the islands.
Wait. So will you actually hunt these things?
Yeah, so within the series, it's basically it's a hunting competition across 3 artificial islands.
Okay.
So it's like, for example, the animal I showed earlier is one of the trophy species that's on the first island. But the stuff like Brontoscorpio would be a part of the ecosystem rather than a huntable animal.
Bison says Brontoscorpio gave him trauma as a kid.
you know, honestly, that's fair. Brontoscorpio was rather scary in Walking with Monsters.
Until I got eaten by a sea scorpion.
Never mind, it was Megaloraptor. Oh yeah, the sea scorpion. But yeah. Honestly, I remember when I was watching that. I was watching Walk of the Monsters. I honestly found myself crying for the poor fish getting snatched up by the Brontoscorpio.
A part of me wonders, what do they taste like though?
I mean, Cephalaspis might be a species in the Primeval Hunt. Because I would
okay, so here's my suggestion. If I do hunt dinosaurs, I rather want to know what they taste like more than trophy hunts.
Yeah, I mean that might be that I will say that might be something that comes up in the story actually. Because one of the characters by the name of Sophia, she's an avid wild game cook. So a lot of her food is procured from hunting, basically.
But the reason why I got that idea, because I remember there was this one movie. I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically what happens if the dinosaurs hadn't gone extinct, but we still are able to live alongside with them.
Yeah.
Like, and we've shown that you can eat dinosaurs, have eggs. Yeah.
Pliosaur meant the one that meant the creature that attacked Nigel in Walking with Sea Monsters. That one I will agree it was a rather scary specimen. That's to be certain.
It was kind of to me, I wasn't scared. I was more interested in it, but and then Animal Armageddon appeared, and I'm like, and then I see these arthropods snacking on them. I'm like, I wonder what they taste like.
Oh yeah. I imagine they'd be similar to um what am I thinking of?
Lobster.
Yeah, I was gonna say lobster. Either that or however tarantula tastes. Because there are people that do eat like deep fried tarantulas like French fries. And I just wonder like who thought of that? But then again, it's not as weird as the people that eat God, what is it called? Kazumarzu.
Scorpion.
No, not scorpions. Kazumarzu. It's basically it's sheep milk infested with fly larvae.
Ew, gross. I heard about this one. No, yuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently it's only legally like available in like one area, and that's that being Sardinia over near Italy.
No, I would throw up. I would not eat that. Hard pass on that.
Agreed.
I'd rather eat a tarantula than that.
Yeah, no kidding. That were frog sashimi.
Hmm. I had frog legs before.
You've had frog legs?
Actually, I had frog legs before.
Yeah, how was that experience? Never had it myself.
Okay, it's like a combination between chicken mixed with fish. It's like a good kind of fish taste, not the fishy taste.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like I'm eating like a. It's like you know how these sometimes fish meat tastes like game meat sometimes.
Yeah.
Like for example, I had this wahoo mackerel that tastes exactly like pork.
Yeah, wahoo is a good one too.
Yeah, it tastes like pork. So it's like that. It's like chicken a bit. And then I had gator. Like alligator.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's one I've actually kind of wanted to try for a while now. Okay, so looks like I had a orange tarantula in my hand once. They were so chill. That's kind of the consensus I've heard. With tarantulas that they typically are pretty chill.
Yeah, they are pretty chill. In fact, you just unlocked a memory actually. Magical plesiosaur about something. When I was like 5 years old. So let me tell you one of my lores specifically.
Okay.
When I was five, my friend had a tarantula that she brought into school with her.
Right.
And she would often feed it. feed it. A lot of kids are very skittish around it. Meanwhile, I was more fascinated of how it was hunting and eating. I just simply stared as it started eating the cricket that was given. It's like I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah.
And then I once asked my mom to see if I could buy my own trash can. She's like, "Nope."
Yeah. I don't blame her. Okay, let's see. I think this grassland/desert enclosure is coming together nicely. Gonna add in a few more things, and then I think it'll be time to bring in the first Stegosaurus of Prehistoric Kingdom. Just gonna put a couple of boulders down. Give him that old big old thing of sand, and then maybe a bit more grassland foliage.
Also, it also reminds me of that one funny scene in Daddy Daycare where this one girl was trying to show her pet tarantula, but couldn't find it, and it was on top of one of the adult guys' heads.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, there we go. There we go. Alrighty, I think. Okay, honestly, this is actually kind of wild. I'm unintentionally recreating the kind of vibe and ecosystem of Isla Triassic. Like, that wasn't my intent initially, but now that I am very excited. It's just making me more excited for episode 1 to come out, because once episode 1 is out, from that point on, it'll be right on to getting to the island, basically.
Boom.
Yeah, with episode 1, it's going to be a introduction to the main character, Steven, mostly.
We also eat lionfish where we're at.
Okay, that does give me a good idea where you're at then, because I actually follow this dude that hunts the lionfish population over down yonder.
I'll tell you one thing, that I wanted to try lionfish because it looks so yummy.
That and also eating an invasive species that does help quell their presence.
Well, I heard it's a very light, flaky fish, and it's not fishy. And I heard it's delicious. I'm like, I don't like fish. Let me tell you that, Smash. I don't care for fish, but it has to be a fish that I would want to eat. Like, it doesn't taste fishy. I hate that taste. It throws me off.
Yeah. I mean, I personally really like fish. I grew up eating it, and and of course I'm also an avid fisherman as well. It's funny you mention smock pliosaur, because that's actually one that has been in consideration for the series.
Smock.
Okay, I think the enclosure is ready. Let's get. Actually, wait, hang on. I thought I'd made it. Okay, hold on.
Oh, so smock is basically a similar species to Postosuchus.
It's an ancient archosaur. All right, here we go. First Stegosauruses.
Aww.
Few dinosaurs
Look at them.
have as recognizable of a silhouette as Stegosaurus.
If I tell you there was a giant species similar to it found in Sweden last year, ooh, that'd be very interesting.
Agamizers in one of the Far Side cartoons, and many paleontologists have since affectionately used the term as if
Also,
it was an official piece of anatomical vocabulary.
Paleopines decided to introduce Spinosaurus recently.
Oh, I saw it. It looks so good. Also, speaking of looking good, look at these Stegosaurus. They look beautiful, honestly. And I'm really happy with how this enclosure environment turned out. It's honestly fairly similar to the Upar plains over in Isla Triassic. It's kind of like what I pictured, like the plains would look like, just a mix of like sparse trees with lots of bits of grasslands and bushes.
Hmm. There's another animal that also could work for your series, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's an archosaur. It's not a dinosaur, but it's often mistaken as an one of those what was it? It's like a mistake for one of those armored dinosaurs, but I can't remember what it was called. Oh, actually, yeah, I can't remember what it's actually called, but I do remember Paleopines has that kind of creature, and I forgot what it's called.
Caprasuchus, Postsuchus.
It's something with Stukas.
Yeah. I will mention there is a possibility a Archosaur may make an appearance in the first arc. Depending on decisions that will be made.
Oh, here it is. I can't my tongue is not working. Desmatosuchus.
Oh yeah, Desmatosuchus. I know that one.
That one is not known that much either.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be going for a blend of like ones that are not that known, but also ones that I personally find interesting. I will mention one that may make an appearance. Is Dinopithecus. It's a ancient species of baboon. Also, is my oh my gosh.
Uh, uh, Magical Plesiosaur is talking about this, one giant species similar to I think was it the smog or that was at least grow 30 feet, 5 feet tall, 5 tons.
There's
Largest, predator of the Triassic currently.
Oh, did you read my previous message? I did. I don't think Dragon saw it. Yeah. Pliosaur was talking about a new species that was discovered last year over in Sweden.
What does it have a name?
Oh, also, Dragon. Did you see that Diplocaulus is in the game now?
When I was a kid, I called it the boomerang salamander.
I mean, that's fair. It does have that resemblance. Trying to decide what species to go for. Oh, what do you want? Oh, what now?
Oh, or well, actually, it's either the boomerang frog or the boomerang salamander. It's one of the two. I remember calling it that as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, similarly is salamander in appearance.
And Tears of the Kingdom also referenced this animal in their in their game. There's actually this small little lizard-like creature that looks exactly like it.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently the new species doesn't have a name currently, but it is known by several materials right now, so it doesn't have official classification yet. Okay, let's see here. Trying to find the... There we go. Okay, so we got alright, so we got Stegosaurus. I kind of want this part to have more of the just newer stuff. Like, for example, I think the next one I should do is where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Because I saw it earlier. There it is, Gallimimus. And holy crap, Gallimimus is a lot bigger than people would realize.
It kind of reminds me of that kind of reminds me of the emus we used to have.
Yeah. I love all three of these like colorations. They're so freaking cool.
Oh yeah, did you know I used to have an emu farm?
Learning some very interesting things about you.
Yeah, it's just that the Gallimimus reminds me of the emus a bit because of the way they look.
Yeah. Okay, wetlands, scrublands, temperate, and coastal. Okay, so we could keep it temperate if we wanted to.
I'll just know this: their legs look like they make excellent drumsticks.
I imagine they'd have a similar taste to modern day birds. Okay, so I think. Okay, so let's see here. Also, you know that the Thalassodromeus, like pterosaurs, likely had bird-like feathers. I did not hear about that. Wait, what? I was still under the impression that we still thought they were the exception. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so they need a decently big enclosure. Okay, let's expand this a bit. There we go. Actually, let's cut it down there. And then let's get a little viewing tower going. Or a typical like modern viewing platform. So
It kind of reminds me. Restart part needs to add some of those some pterosaurs, like a bird aviary.
I mean, we do have arboreal slash arboreal type of enclosure with a vivarium, so we might see small pterosaurs.
Scotland forever!
Like, because ones needed, because there I know a certain species that would make good residents.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the Scotland Forever truly evil. Sinopterus likely had the same feather colors like a magpie's, so they're like dark green. Interesting.
I had to look that up because I was curious about it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get that there. Then we get some viewing binoculars going. There we go. Yeah, although it is funny because like all these years I always just kind of had this affinity for Scotland, and without even realizing that I had Scottish heritage, so it kind of makes sense now. It's like, oh yes, of course the guy who likes Scotland a lot has Scottish heritage. You know what? I'm gonna make this area kind of like I'm just gonna make this whole park inspired by TPH, honestly. Using the ecosystems of the artificial lost world as the inspiration.
What's TPH mean?
It's the shortened version of the Primeval Hunt. It's kind of
Oh, okay.
yeah, kind of like how people like call Jurassic Park JP and JP3, JP Lost World. And let's make this. Okay, there we go.
I do wonder one thing.
Hmm.
What do dinosaur eggs taste like?
I would say it really depends. It would depend on the species, honestly, because it would either taste like chicken eggs or it would taste like reptile eggs.
When I
Scotland's the best. I'm German, but I've been there many times in the past years. Oh, you're German. Gotcha. Yeah, actually, yeah. So yeah, my mother had gone like looking into my into our ancestry and everything, and of course we already knew about our German ancestry, but we'd found out about like where specifically from Ireland our family came from over here to the U.S. We also found out about Spanish relatives we didn't even know about, and just and it was a very interesting experience finding out that sort of thing.
Hey, Tommy. Tommy.
Hmm.
When I wake up, first thing I do is eggs. Is to look around for something to chew. Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
I am not sorry about that.
Honestly, I don't blame you. Okay, so the area I'm using as inspiration here is actually the third island in the artificial lost world. That being Isla Cretaceous. I'm sure you can guess what the naming convention for that was. The three like main eras of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, funnily enough, Spain has a Celtic ethnicity too. Really? I didn't know about that. Huh. Well, I'll be damned now. Well, I guess that makes more sense now. Alright, there we go. So I'm kind of going for like a bit of a leaf litter type of deal, and then gonna bring in. Okay, we have a bamboo forest in the game already. We need sakura trees. I would love to add in some pink, like some good pink trees into this.
Ooh, pink trees because it's spring still. What summer is not until June.
Yeah, but also it also just looks nice. Yeah, Galicia is pretty awesome. I want to visit it too in the next few years. That I'm gonna have to look into that because I was not aware of that.
Speaking of dinosaur projects, since you told me Prime Hunter, I am working on a couple projects of dinosaurs.
Oh,
Two of them. I think one of them you already knew. That is the Fossil Fighter crossover with the Dinosaur King.
oh yeah, you had been telling me about that.
Well, it's basically like I mentioned that Venusaur Island exists in the same universe, and that the story is basically like a TV episode that Matt was watching, but he doesn't know it exists because he thought it's just like a TV show.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that it's true and stuff. Like Dina is basically the world champion of Venusaur champions, and and her loyal partner is Blaze. Her uh, what is that creature called again?
Demetro?
It's the one with the sail on the
Yeah.
back, and I
Yeah.
forgot about the
Demetro. That's the.
Metrodon. There we go.
Yeah.
And she was giving like she was given like a mysterious package that has like a machine make with the cards. These cards are not normal dinosaurs; they're hybrid dinosaurs, and she was giving warnings about the Alpha Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, so it's like a mixture between the metals and the cards thing, because they both of these games were on the DS
Yeah.
technically, because Dinosaur King was an arcade.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was the Dinosaur King DS game, which I played myself actually. Um, I haven't played it on I haven't played it on stream, but I might at some point maybe. Okay, I am liking how this enclosure is looking, so I think it's about time we bring in the Gallimimus.
Look at them! Look at them! They're a bunch of bubbling ducks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that should be about, let's see here, 4 of them. So yep. Alrighty, here we go.
That one kind of gives me crane vibes.
Yeah, yeah, same here, honestly.
This giant feathered friend is not a bird, but a Gallimimus. Newbie keepers tend to find the toothless beak of Gallimimus rather unthreatening compared to the sharp teeth of other theropods. They start to show more respect once I remind them how well modern birds eviscerate their prey with their toothless beaks.
Yeah. Okay, I forget what are these guys eating? Because I'm fairly certain they're herbivores.
Aren't they considered omnivores technically, or is that a different species I'm thinking of?
No, they're omnivores. Looks like they eat plants and insects. Yeah, so far we've got the desert environment with the Stegosaurus, which is looking rather nice.
There's another dinosaur that needs to get more recognition. That's the dinosaurs from China, like the sleeping dragons and the Incisorosaurus, the buck teeth dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I mean, one I've considered bringing in is Gigantosaurus, the Tyrannosaurid from over there.
I just want to imagine, that a certain story a character has one of those and name it Timmy. If you guys know, you'll understand why. So the second project I was working on is the Land Before Time Legend of Zelda crossover I'm working on.
Oh, now see that's an interesting one there, in terms of crossover. Okay, let's see here.
Basically, it's basically that it's like this is set in Wind Waker, by the way, if you're curious. But basically, Link found a mysterious treasure that has the shape of a dinosaur, which is, and then it took him to, like in the past with the dinosaurs. The biggest plot twist in all of this is that he thought that what he's in is in a different island. He thought it was, but it's not. It is like he's in the past of Hyrule and the time of the dinosaurs. That was the plot twist I made myself.
I gotcha. Okay.
So, because I thought it would make Is that? Oh, it's, uh,
I'm trying to remember where the different like the terrariums and such are kept.
wouldn't they have in a separate aisle?
There it is, the vivariums. All right, where's the amphibious? So I need the large one. There we go. Although, if possible, I want to see if I can make like a. I want to see if I can make like a pond type of deal. There we go. Okay. Now for the so this is a fish eater, I think. Front, no. Front, side, no. Mesh, no. And then lower it on down a bit. Okay, I think I got something I can work with here. No. Wait, rocks. Yes, rocks. That's the ticket right there. Rocks. Because I'm trying to make a Titanoboa like pond, or actually no, not Titanoboa. No, that wouldn't make sense for this. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Look at that. Look at this, y'all. Well, not quite perfectly lined up yet. Need to adjust these. And get one right in that little corner there. Edit.
Oh.
Split from group. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have ourselves a little pond.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go eat dinner for real quick.
Oh no! Oh, no worries.
I'll back soonest.
Yeah, hold on. Message me when you Message me when you return. Okay. Okay, so initially I was thinking about doing a Titanoboa enclosure for this, but I think I'm thinking something else actually. I'm thinking Tiktaalik. 1 male, 2 female, and a male. And we're just gonna go ahead and release them on in. And hopefully it looks good. Oh, wait, are they swimming beneath the ground? Oh gosh, where are they? Okay, well there's one. Where are the others? Oh, they were swimming beneath the ground. Of course they were. I will get this to work. One way or another. Might have to use bigger rocks, maybe. What are you? What are you? Oh god! Oh god! The guess is true. Excuse me, ma'am. You're not supposed to be going into the enclosure. Okay. Well, shoot, this doesn't work as well as I was hoping it would. Gosh, I wish I could. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete all this. Delete all this and try and just put in a standard vivarium. Bring in Titanoboa. Oh hey Digitwave, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. What have you been up to? We're currently doing some Prehistoric Kingdom. Just having some fun, making a new creative park, just messing around, yapping about dinosaurs and such. I'm doing good just at work right now. Well, I wish you the best of luck at work, of course. We are about to implement Titanoboa. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And if memory serves correctly, they should be it should be able to should be able to like do the whole swimming around the aquascape now, if memory serves correctly. There we go. That's looking a lot better now. So far we've got our little Gallimimus forest and our newest arrival to the game, the Stegosaurus Desert. Honestly, like I just love just building enclosures. Honestly, it's so fun. And we got Dragon hanging out with us, though right now she is currently on BRB getting some dinner. Okay, what species do I want to do next? Maybe that one, or maybe something a bit smaller, so we can make a smaller enclosure. Or I could do my favorite herbivore of all time. Yes, I should do. I should. Why? After all, why wouldn't I implement one of my favorite animals of all time? Okay, so question is how big of a enclosure, because I do want there to be a decent amount of them. Lambeosaurus lambe. Okay, so for a group of 4 of them, we need at least 3,000 meters squared. That should be easy enough to do. Let's see here. I think I'll use this area as the base for the enclosure. Yeah. I will say Lambeosaurus, if any of y'all were familiar with TPH as it was before, Lambeosaurus will still be in the series, though its spot in the like events of the series has been changed. Okay, let's see here. What environments do they typically like? Wetlands, temperate, coastal. Okay. Wow, I could have a huge herd of them in this enclosure. Good to know. Good to know. Also, let's go ahead and speed up the time a bit. Get out of this dreary rain. Okay. So it was temperate, coastal. Let's make a coastal one. That's boreal. What am I doing? Coastal, there we go. Okay. Alright, let's make a little river of sorts. I do hope with the Prehistoric Kingdom stream it'll be a nice like relaxing stream for y'all. As I wanted this stream to be on the more chill side. Just, just hanging out, yapping about dinosaurs for a while. Okay, so I think, there we go. There. I'm liking the way this is looking. Okay. Let's get some redwoods in the center here. I have those be like the centerpiece trees. Then let's get some ferns in here. And some here as well. Along the edges. Coastal prairie. And get some coastal pines involved. Yeah, let's get the let's get the cave going. Big cave for some big animals. Not sure if y'all could hear. I can hear the one of the catos meowing. Meow. Wait no that's that's not what I thought that was. That's it's not what I thought it was, but I'm glad it is. Okay, so earthing bed, no. Nest. Yes. There we go. We're going to introduce a mating pair of Lambeosaurus for this. Perfect. Okay. Let's get one male and a female. Yo, jeez. Oh, shoot! Harvey! Oh my gosh!
Captain _ Harry
Captain
Corporate
Harvey!
just
Hello,
raided with
hello,
4 views.
everybody! Welcome on in! Welcome on in! If this is any y'all's first time here, my name is Tommy Toons Stories. I am the Lizard Wizard. I'm a traveling wizard writer in search of inspiration across the realms. I specialize in all things storytelling and gaming. Hello, everybody! Hello! You rated? Well, I appreciate it. You caught me in a more chilled stream today, as I'm currently just doing some Prehistoric Kingdom today. Making some beautiful enclosures and talking about the primeval hunt. Yeah, what were you up to? And if you and your raiders need to raid and dash, I completely understand. Otherwise, feel free to hang out and enjoy the nerd vibes.
But they aren't completely toothless. Behind the beak are dense concentrations of teeth that are continually replaced, sort of like a shark. If sharks were cows, that is.
Huh. I didn't know that about that, actually. Playing some criminal case? Hell yeah. Yeah, we just implemented our newest arrivals. That being these beautiful Lambeosaurus. We're currently playing on the public testing branch of the for the new update for Prehistoric Kingdom. Introducing some very beautiful new water rendering. I mean, look at that. That is gorgeous. And a new species as well, which I will show you in a moment after I fix up this river with some substrate. Also, did notice you're a bit more zoomed in than the usual. Oh, hold on, let me fix that. Thank you for noticing. Okay, hold on, how do I... Oh, right, Alt. How's that? How was that, Harvey? Looking better? That's better? Alright, cool. Yeah, so the hope with these two is that with the nest I put down, they'll make little babas. Actually, you know what? I could make a third one. Add in a third female Lambeosaurus. Alright. There you go. Yeah, but check us out, Harvey. Check us out, check us out, check us out. Desert environment with Stegosaurus. Look how friggin' beautiful that is. Yeah, and there should be... Where are they?
Despite its large body size, Stegosaurus is quite the pea brain. Their tiny brains are perfectly suited to
Yep,
dealing
oh,
with
there's one of them.
challenges in their natural environment. But when it
I'm
comes
back.
to
Alright.
brain teasers, they're a little bit slow.
Alright, there we go. Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta go on BRB for a minute. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, whilst you're away, I had made a little river forest for a group of Lambeosaurus.
Yeah, I was trying to get your attention earlier, and I'm like, oh wait, he muted me, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said, like, in the VC chat, message me when you're back.
Yeah, I was trying, but you were too distracted.
Shoot.
So I had to set it on Twitch.
Gotcha.
That's okay. No harm, no foul. Anyways, I had a good dinner. I had a mustard seared fried chicken.
Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, alongside that, also brought in. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the Titanoboa? Oh my gosh, it's underwater. It's underwater. They added it in. Oh, look at that, y'all. That is so cool. It's swimming around like a modern day anaconda. I bet you weren't expecting me to read you though. I was expecting it, but not today. Honestly, I would have thought you would have gone for a more gone when I was playing a more interesting game. Well, I mean, it's not that this game isn't interesting, but it's like it's not for everybody. But you know, it does make my nerd heart happy. Okay, this time let's actually bring in a vivarium of Tiktaalik.
Oh, Tiktaalik.
Yeah.
Tiktaalik.
Yeah,
Funny story. I never heard of Tiktaalik until Animal Armageddon, and that was the only time I heard about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we can thank Tiktaalik for all the bullshit we gotta deal with now.
Oh, what do you mean?
Tiktaalik was was the first animal besides arthropods to crawl up on land. So people
Yeah.
often joke that Tiktaalik is responsible for us having to deal with taxes.
Ah,
Because in a way, Tiktaalik is kind of our mini greats grandpa.
I just want to cuddle one.
I mean, they do look quite cute. I will admit.
It's like, look at it. It looks like it's smiling at you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. Fish. Let's make it a tropical. Tropical palms, tropical shrubs. I think of some rocks. Rock energy platform, lock hollow, drift shroud, shrimp tea, heating lamp, and then of course gotta implement them in. They also just have like some of the coolest animations in the game as well. In my humble opinion. Because they just look so freaking cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of fish in the Devonian that needs more representation besides the Dunculosteus.
Yeah, I don't know what species it was, but remember the one Nigel fishes up in Sea Monsters? That one I quite like. No, the blueberries, no! Why are they lagging so much? Why? What is going? Oh my god!
To answer your question, it's called a placoderm.
Yeah, he just called it a placoderm, but also the blueberries are frozen in time now. What the hell? Oh god! Oh my god! It was like a delayed attack. It's like, they're frozen in time. Ah! It was like a JoJo reference or something.
Yeah. Well, time shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. So somebody used a Wardo or something? My god. Okay, I guess we're making a Smilodon enclosure now.
Ah, here it is. I found it. Both Europe. Yeah, I can't pronounce this. I'll just have to put it on chat. Give me a second. Because I can't pronounce crap. I kind of suck at it. But I think I know what it is. Hopefully, but let me double check.
Yeah. Reason I was saying I guess we're making a Smilodon enclosure now is because as soon as I went to Smilodon Fatalis, it immediately was just like, hey, you want a mutated Smilodon? It's like, okay, I guess I'm doing that now.
Okay, let me write down the name on the chat because I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, VC.
Or the Twitch chat, either way.
Okay, here it is. It's on the VC, so I put it on there.
Okay. Give me a second, and I shall look. Okay. Let's see what we got. Bothreolepis. That is my best attempt at that.
I am sorry. I struggle with that one too.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah, that's the name of the fish that Nigel caught.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh, we got a random chance mutation with a Smilodon. Hell yeah. Grassland, scrubland, temperate, coastal. So in other words, I get to make a very, very fun forested enclosure here. And of course, I gotta give them a cave. Oh, jeez. Ah. Well, I'm glad to see the Tism attack is working just fine. Ah,
I was
God, that surprised me so. That actually freaking got me. God damn. Wanted to see if it'd be delayed. Fair enough. Whoa, what the hell?
So I was thinking of some other project, but I don't have it done in my mind because it's like, you know how your mind changes ideas, uh, ideas if you don't feel like it doesn't sit right.
Yes, I very much do. In fact, I was dealing with that with the script of Chapter 5 of the Primeval Hunt, actually. I went through like almost went through like 4 different versions of it before
So
before settling on it.
yeah. So I was thinking of an idea of maybe like 2 children going on adventures in the past Earth of where the creatures are, and perhaps doing something similar to Prehistoric Park and rescuing some of the species. There are 2 kids, and then one has like a talking AI that tells about the inhabitants of that particular area.
Yeah.
And why do I have them as kids? I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting besides having adults for a change.
Yeah. I mean, the, the cat toes behind me are meowing it up.
Oh, they're needy.
Yeah. Yeah. Kona just headed up for a doctor appointment, so they're waiting for her to come back.
Hydrate lizard wizard.
How are they, by the way?
They're doing a lot better. The infection and everything has more or less gone away. Thank you for the hydrate, Eclipso. Oh damn! Oh dang! I'm out of coffee. Shoot. Gonna have to get some water in a moment. But for now, I want to try and see here. You know what? Wrestling dirt around this. Because I want to make a mixed environment enclosure here.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Hey there, Nightveil. Why the bonk, dude? Come on. I have done nothing wrong, as far as I'm aware.
Also, the AI shows their destination at every point of the time period. But the problem I have with this idea is because if they're saving some species, there's going to be a problem because they're kids. They don't know a thing or two of animal care, so they're going to need an adult. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to need a couple of adults there to help them on their journey.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I hate when this happens. You get a good idea, and then you realize, oh, there's a blockage in the road.
Yeah, there's always something. And in my case, it was a thing of just like making sure that like it would be good enough for the like plot and everything and entertainment value as well.
It could have been worse. You could have had a writer's block, and you are stunned for who knows how long.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, wait, hold on. There's some new plants for the scrublands. That's cool.
What kind of new plants?
We got like Mediterranean maquis forest. We've got We got palmetto scrubs, conifer scrubs, and Mediterranean maquis scrub. Oh my
I'm
god!
hearing the cats. I'm hearing the cats.
Yeah, you're hearing the cats. It's the gray kitty snake. She is. Yeah, I'm not sure if stream can hear her. But she is chatting it up right now.
Cats like me for some reason. I'm like a magnet for cats.
And see, that's the same for me, but instead of cats, it's dogs and donkeys for some reason. Donkeys for some reason really like me for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I think also horses and other horses, because there was this one horse. Because I used to work at a horse farm before.
Yeah.
And I always take care of the horses, feed them, doing other stuff. And there was this one horse. His name is Dazzle. Yeah, it's a male horse named Dazzle, but I often call him Baza Baza. And one time he nudged me with his nose one point, trying to get my attention.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think he likes it when I call him Baza Baza for some reason.
I feel like with horses, they're intelligent enough to know when you're saying something with affection. But also, it looks like we've got ourselves a nice forest prepared for our mutated Smilodon.
Oh boy, that's a big kitty.
No,
More
they look
commonly known
like
as the
panthers.
saber-toothed
Right?
tiger. Smilodon makes for a formidable predator. Despite the looks, Smilodon.
Yeah, what I will say is this may be a species that's featured in the Primeval Hunt at some point.
A macarodont. Although I wouldn't worry too much
can
about
actually
making the
see-
distinction. Just
I can actually
try to keep
see
those
one of their
saber
tooth be
teeth
made out of a
away
dagger.
from
I
the
can actually
guests.
see that, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, with ancient humans, that might have been something they'd done at one point, or at least considered it.
Which is funny, because I remember in Kingdom Hearts, when you beat Sabora, you took one of her teeth and it becomes some sort of accessory that boosts your power for some reason.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little birthing bed so that we could have some wee little babas be born. Also, Nightfield, thank you for the 7 stream streak. 7-day stream streak. Blah. Yeah. You get the idea, Nightfield. I appreciate you, buddy. Check it,
Speaking of...
check it out, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Stegosaurus. Sorry, I've been looking forward to Stegosaurus to be added to this game for so long, so I'm so happy that they're in.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Is there going to be new updates to Prehistoric Kingdom? Did they mention that?
Yeah. So the next update that they're doing, it will include Allosaurus being added to the game.
Oh, Allosaurus. You can't have Stegosaurus without Allosaurus.
Oh my gosh. Snake, are you demanding I play? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh, she's got the string toy and is demanding I play with her. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, I think I might need to step away just for a quick sec. Otherwise she's gonna be crying the entire rest of the stream. Hold on.
Alright, kitty emergencies.
Alright, I have returned. Also, ads are coming in about a minute. Everybody, watch out! Watch out!
Mhm.
Yeah, but just to give you all a visual of like what I was saying, uh, the the gray cat snake, she had the toy her favorite the favorite toy string in her mouth, and she was just walking around, just going meow meow meow, just just string dragging along, just going meow meow meow.
Basically wanting your attention, so I was like, okay, we have to deal with some cat emergencies.
Exactly. Because I have I have a feeling if I didn't do that, she was just gonna continue meowing like the rest of this like for a good while there. It's just like I can't ignore it.
Yeah, that's the same with my guinea pigs. If I don't give them attention, they'll either chew the cage, or Reese's would just scratch them out just to get my attention.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, okay, okay. Guinea pigs are pretty smart.
Yeah. Yeah. You know these two catos. There's not a single thought behind those eyes. Just
Autistic creature.
they are autism creatures. Yeah, you mentioned Parasaurolophus as being one of your favorites. I might make a Parasaurolophus enclosure. Hmm.
I like the Travis for so many reasons, because I saw it all the time in cartoons. I just couldn't pronounce the freaking name when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Dinosaur King helped me pronounce the pronunciations with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, thank you. I'm glad some people helped me with this.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Did you hear about the game Dinosaur King inspired game that's being made called Dinosaur Kingdom?
I heard about it, but I wasn't sure if it got anywhere or not, or it was a scam, so I wasn't sure.
It's actively being worked on right now. They released a devlog video not that long ago. Hope you're doing well, Tommy. Well, I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well as well, all things considered.
Okay, because people were just shouting, saying that it's a scam all along, and and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, people will hop onto that sort of bandwagon immediately nowadays. To be fair.
I was just like, okay, I was just gonna wait until they say something, but the noise is like too much. It's like,
Yeah.
so I didn't. So I did heard that about an update where they were working on it, but then that's it.
Yeah, no, they've released a couple of devlog videos already. Surprised y'all don't play Jurassic World Evolution 3? It's mostly because I don't have that game in my Steam library, but also I kind of prefer this game because this game focuses entirely on paleo accuracy rather than just rather than the more Jurassic Parky movie monster type of deal.
Well, actually, they did add some things. They added the babies' personalities in Jurassic Evolution 3,
Yeah.
which they would have some interesting personalities besides the personalities, and they also added sunbathing,
Yeah.
different animations. They added a lot of animations that make them more like creatures than monsters.
Yeah. But you know what I mean though.
I know what you mean, but I'm just saying that after the first game, they improved on the animations to give them more lively features.
Yeah. And that I will give credit where credit is due, of course. Okay, let's...
I saw those two. What was it? Hey, Tommy, what kind of dinosaurs that have these raccoon like tails? I forgot what they're called.
Leylinosaur?
Yeah, I saw in the Jurassic Evolution that I saw these two playing with each other, like play fighting, and they were like biting each other's tails. It's cute.
Aw. Hmm.
Like they're puppies.
Yeah. I mean, there's similar animations in Prehistoric Kingdom from what I recall.
Yeah, because they added the baby mechanic.
yeah, they added in the babies and also the different different animations they got as well. Let's see here. Trying to think about making like a bit of like a wetland type of deal for the Parasaurolophus.
Kind of reminds me of Fantasia, but when you think about it.
How so?
Well, because the Parasaurolophus was in a wetland, and they would have had these like unusually unique crest that goes all the way to the neck.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Fantasia, so I didn't know immediately. Yeah, gonna have like the edge of the water have like these wetland reeds, and then maybe expand it a bit more. Okay, keep the size small, lower the intensity, make it a bit more shallow, and then just kind of go all the way over here. Because I kind of want to make this one inspired by Isla Jurassic, which is like a jungly swamp type of area, kind of like a mix between wetland and a typical like jungle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, with some mangrove forests as well, but also, what I will say is that there maybe Arthropleura in that swamp in the swamps, and some other fun things as well. And now the catos are playing together.
Yeah, I heard it from the background. They're not being subtle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been interesting having them around. I've never really had cats before. Like
I do. I used to have cats.
Hydrate lizard
Yeah,
wizard.
I used to have cats before, and they can be pretty cute and cuddly, and sometimes they can make drive you up the wall.
Yeah, that has certainly been the case here as well. Also, thank you for the care package there, Arby. I'm gonna have to grab my I'll grab my water in a moment after I have made this lovely little wetland. Okay, now let's get to painting. Tropical grass. Or wetland grass. Yeah, wetland grass. We're just gonna make a big old swaths of wetland grass for this. Give it that bit of a swampy aesthetic. And of course, gotta give it it'll be a bit of sand around the water, and within as well, and a bit of mud. There we go. Not sure if y'all can still hear them. They're yeah, gotta. I do find it funny, like, every time I posted a clip involving the catos in the background, like, the clips on YouTube, whenever I post them, they just absolutely go crazy in terms of views. It's rather funny.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that is looking quite nice. All right, let's just put in a couple. Let's just put in a couple of rocks, and then I think that should be good for the Parasaurolophus to start coming on in. Split the group. Lower it on down into the water. Edit. What? What, Snake? What? Okay, edit. And then there we go. Saying this now, you did a couple streams. Streams ago. I have the next raid when the time comes. Yeah, of course. I have not forgotten. I was simply awaiting your call to raid. That's weird. There we go. They weren't working there for a second. Mesozoic horsetails, one of my favorite of the paleontological plant life that they've added in. Okay, now to find the Parasaurolophus and bring him on in.
Nope, I hear them again.
Yeah. Yeah, not surprised.
You should see my guinea pigs. When I opened the bag, they started weaking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or either not the bag, but when I open the fridge, open the door outside, it would weak at me like I'm getting their treats or something.
Oh yeah. They always seem to know.
Yeah. They know. Sometimes when I'm trying to open a bag of cards, they think I'm giving them food. I'm like, no, this is not food.
Yeah.
Crest for long distance communication.
God, the animations for the Parasaurolophus are quite beautiful as well.
Nevertheless, I quite like the mental image of a Parasaurolophus going snorkeling.
Also, I do like that they base the calls on the actual recordings we have of the simulations of Parasaurolophus calls. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only condition we know the vocal cords of.
Yeah, well, the vocal crest, but I mean, more or less the vocal cords. It is fascinating though. But also, in a way, it's both a beautiful call and kind of eerie as well.
It's kind of like Whispers of the Dead.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It sounds like something supernatural rather than natural.
Honestly, it would be an interesting idea for supernatural, kind of. Maybe, because this kind of reminds me of Night of Museum, but anyways, for example, you find maybe a paranormal paleozoologist having these dinosaurs walking skeletons, or maybe like a ghost, and you can hear the Parasaurolophus haunting cry.
Yeah, I mean that reminds me. I actually ran a TTRPG game one time where the main threat were ghost dinosaurs, And I want to try and do that again, but with a Ghostbusters one shot at some point. And
Maybe you should do a Parasaurolophus one.
that honestly would be kind of cool, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna step away for just a quick sec to go grab my water and real quick. Sorry for all the BRB, y'all.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Alright, back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, yeah, and I have hydrated Harvey, just so you know. Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever told like the full story of like how TBH came to be in terms of like the inspiration and everything. Because the like main like the thing that kind of jump started the idea of making the series was the old mobile game Dino Hunter Deadly Shores actually. And it wasn't even like a largely planned thing or anything. It was just like it was literally I was in class one day back in high school, and I just started concepting this idea of just like what would it be like for like people to actually try and hunt down prehistoric animals. And then I started like building a story from there, and then eventually met this guy online, this very talented artist by the name of Brimstar Graphics, and I really liked his style, so I approached him, and well, one thing led to another, and we started concepting and working on the comic series, and well, and we managed to get the first couple of first couple of episodes done, and then and unfortunately things didn't end up working out in the long term for the series, but it was still a lot of fun. It honestly it was also a good lesson in just script writing and everything.
Mm-hmm. No, at least you have fun.
Yeah, that's true. Though I won't lie, I still do miss the comic and that excited, thrilled feeling that was there whenever like progress was made and everything. But it also but it did lead to me going down this path of making the audio series. So I'm still using a fair amount of what he had made as the groundwork for the series as a means of honoring what had been done before. Plus, he did mention that he was fine with me using the stuff for future iterations of the project.
It's basically a blueprint for you.
Mm-hmm. And in fact, some of the artwork that he made for the characters will be used in the episodes for whenever like the characters are talking and such, to help give an extra bit of visuals, since most of the series is me, narrating and describing things in detail.
Kind of like a paleontologist.
I would say I would say the more like kind of like an audiobook type of deal.
Yeah.
And that is kind of like the vibe I'm going for, is like a mix of an audio drama and a audio book. Because I feel like that's the ooh. Oh hey the Stegosaurus have reached adolescence.
Soon they'll be adults.
Hell yeah. The next enclosure I'm making is a Ursus spelaeus enclosure, by the way. Making it a big old making it a boreal forest.
Boreal forest. I heard boreal forest. It takes me back at Zoo Tycoon.
Oh yeah, with some coastal and temperate elements as well.
It's more like, oh, oh, I lost my train of thought. Crap.
No worries. Take your time.
Sometimes my mind short circuits.
I feel you there. I have the same thing. Sometimes, and usually it happens at work as well. And I work with dementia patients, so it can be rather irritating, both for me and the residents at times. There we go. One thing
I guess
you do...
this game is not as buggy as it was years ago.
Oh god, yeah, no, this game was so buggy when it was first coming out, honestly. But also, it didn't help that that my settings on my computer weren't exactly great either. My aspect rate, I don't remember what exactly was wrong with it, but like one of the big things was that my drivers hadn't been updated in like 2.5 years. So it was very much like my computer. It's honestly a wonder I was even able to stream to the quality that I was able to for all that time. Oh man! Like as soon as my buddy Jesse took one look at it and it was just like, dude, I need to go on your computer and fix the shit now. And it just got progressively worse and worse. And you could just see the despair and just the existential crisis of just like how the hell it was even working.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think I'd only ever seen that man like react that way, like one other time, and that was the Chicken King disaster.
Chicken disaster.
Yeah, so
do I even want to know?
well, I've told this story before on stream, but I'll tell it again. Basically, So for context, I had been. Oh, what do you mean, dying animal? What do you mean, dying animal?
Many of its fossils have been excavated in tar pits, with the most prolific site being La Brea in Los Angeles, California. More than a staggering 166,000 specimens of Smilodon have been found in these sediments alone. What may have been terrible death traps in the past
Which one?
make for great opportunities in the present
male
as we bring this carnivore
the male
back
Smilodon.
to life.
It's,
How did he get hurt?
well, I don't know. I don't know. It's just. Oh gosh. All right, hold on. It's saying there's temperate biome.
Ooh. Let's not disappoint Nigel, please.
Yeah, give me a second. Let's see if I can find.
The
Right,
fact that even Nigel talks to you when something goes wrong makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm trying my best, Nigel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what temperate biome like stuff is in there.
Temperate.
Because I don't remember putting anything temperate in there.
Well, you can always redo the enclosure and try again.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not sure what's going on there. Might be a glitch.
Don't you hate those?
Yeah, I mean, this is the public testing branch. But also, this was something they were adding in, like animal deaths and such. Not sure what to do here. Okay. Park locations. Produce. Compost heap. Storage, produce, storage. Storage. No. Park services. Animal nursery. Staff break room. No. Quarantine bay. Oh gosh, what now? Wait, why are they? Okay, game, why are they dying?
This large feline could gape its mouth to impressive extents.
Oh my gosh, this
degrees.
game is not giving me specifics.
I would love to
Give me
see it in
specifics,
action
game. Why are
from
they
a
dying?
safe distance.
Oh, this is Typhoon Zoo all over again.
Oh my god. Animal has no afflictions. So then why are they dying? Game, give me specifics. Why are they dying? Why are they dying? You know what? I'm just. You know what? Since the game will give me specifics, I'm just gonna sell them. I'm gonna sell them and get. Just gonna sell the dying ones. I get some fresh ones.
The game is just being dumb.
Hey, there we go. Problem solved. They're no longer dying. Yeah. But still, looks nice so far. Oh, by the way, Nightfall and Harvey, if you're still in the chat, I'm not sure who will be who else. Not sure who will be joining me tomorrow, but I'm open to get some folks together for some Super Battle Golf tomorrow. If y'all got the game.
So, let's see. You mentioned that horses can be smart, right?
From my experience, they're decent. I'd say they're decently smart.
Because I remember one time, we had this, someone who is not a really nice person, by the way. She's mean. While working on the farm, and while she was trying to do her quote-unquote teaching, the horse breaked off from her, tethering from, you know, the bridle and started running away from her. I chased after it because, you know, I don't want her getting out in the streets.
Yeah, of course.
And as soon as I had my hand wrapped around her neck, she stopped.
Yeah. I mean, I was just saying in that specific instance, I think that's more so the fact that animals tend to have tend to be good judges of character. I think. Wait a minute. Why are they all going? Oh, that's why I actually had it set to automatic mutation.
Yeah. Yeah, I did notice some of the horses didn't like her really well, but at all, or they don't want to get near her.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is if an animal, like in particular, if a dog doesn't like you, and like that will usually incline me to think, person might not be good, maybe. With horses, that one really just kind of depends on the horse's personality.
The horse could have easily bit me if when I had my arm around her neck. She could have bitten me at any time, but she didn't. She let me walk back to her pen without any trouble.
Yeah.
I am inclined to think that she just didn't want to be anywhere near that person, broke off her bridle, and was willing to listen to me of all people because I was a nice person, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that does come, yeah. Though, speaking of horses, well, technically not a horse, he was a mule, but back when I was a wee little kid, I used to be best friends with this mule named Jake. Jake was the best. He was this he was a very temperamental mule back when he was younger. But one of my grandfather who took care of him, like more or less tamed him basically. And it's funny. Me and him were inseparable. It was rather fun because anytime I would call him over, there was the video is like, I don't know what happened to the video, but there was a video of me like calling for him, being like Jakey, just like very very high pitched 2-year-old voice. Like actually not 2-year-old, I think 4 to 5-ish around there. Like I know it was when I was between the ages of 2 to 5, around that era of my life. And I don't know.
Apparently horses can plan and think ahead.
Yeah, not too surprised with considering with domestication of animals, the animals to be domesticated to be working animals, they have to be at least somewhat decently smart. Kind of like how we use dogs as working animals. Because though the thing with cat interesting thing is that cats, of course, as you know, cats kind of domesticated themselves, they did so through basically manipulation and psychology by intentionally making themselves cute.
Oh.
Yeah, like the big eyes and the meows and everything. That's all very intentional on their part.
Yeah, they're doing it on purpose with you.
Mm-hmm. And by God, it worked. I couldn't resist. I had to answer the call of the Keptos. I do in fact have Super Battle Golf. I just don't know when I'll be available. Gotcha. Well, I'll be having the stream happen a little bit later about an hour later than I usually start. Just to give people as much of a chance as possible to
This
join.
animal is one of the smaller species of ceratopsians, living alongside deadly neighbours like the velociraptor. Thankfully, this little critter is surprisingly speedy. Compared to its larger cousins, the foot structure and limb proportions of Protoceratops are much better adapted to running. I guess that's important if you're trying to avoid speedy thieves like Velociraptor.
With the Super Battle Golf, probably gonna go for like 3 hours at most. This one, probably gonna go for like a little while longer, and then gonna wrap up. Yeah, I don't know why. Just this week I've been a little lower energy. Don't know why. But I'm hoping that with the Super Battle Golf stream tomorrow, I'll be able to muster up all that energy to make it as fun as possible. So I think I'll probably do like one more enclosure and then wrap it up from here. Well, let's make this one count, shall we?
Let's do it. E, meeny, miny, mo.
I have one in mind actually. Where are you? Where are you? There you are, Spinosaurus aegyptius. Okay, we're gonna do a mating pair of Spinosauruses. Gonna make a big old Spinosaurus lake or lagoon.
We have one that's now terrestrial version now.
Oh yeah, Mirabilis.
Yeah, it's getting his crest looks like a unicorn horn now.
Some of the paleontologists were calling it the hell heron, which that was an interesting comparison.
I didn't see it that way. I thought it was just a unicorn crest.
Yeah. I don't know who had called it a hell heron originally, but yeah, someone amongst like the paleontologists that discovered it called it the hell heron. Also, what was with the block there, Harvey? Come on. Yeah. Okay, 10,000 meters squared.
So now we got the Jurassic Park version of Spinosaurus discovered, finally.
Yeah, more or less. Okay, so 2 of them need 7,000 square meters. So if I were to have any more, I'm gonna have to make this even bigger. Actually, I'm gonna... That's... Wait. Oh, wait. Oh. That's why it's not complete yet.
What?
There was a there was just like a little section of fence that didn't getting closed fully. So now I gotta delete the whole thing, that whole section of fence, and redo it. Oh boy.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that when it happens.
Mm-hmm. And it's doing it again. No. There we go. Got it. Okay. Now to begin the. So yeah, this is gonna be a wetland, of course, because I mean it's Spinosaurus. Okay, and of course it's gonna want some big swaths of water, of course. So I'm just gonna make a big old lagoon. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, gonna.
Well, yeah.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Tommy, have you played Spyro before?
Yes, but not in many years. I used to play it on the. I played it a bit on the original PS2.
The Legend of Spyro series or the classics?
Classics, not the Legend of Pirates series. I never really got into that one.
Well, Legend of Spyro got me into Spyro, but I like it because I just like this. I like the first two. It's just that the third one felt rushed because the teams that were trying to make it wasn't had to rush it, and they didn't have an art team design either, so that didn't help.
Ooh, yeah, that would certainly get in the way of things.
Oh, and another problem. They used an old engine, so they had to use Bloom everywhere to hide it. The bad graphics.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the reason why I brought this up is because Cinder's design, most specifically her head, resembles a ceratopsian if you look closely enough.
Hadn't really noticed.
It's stated in the devs that they were inspired by ceratopsians when designing her, along with Maleficent, but ceratopsians were their main focus.
Yeah. What the hell? Why are they all under the thing?
Wait, they're under the thing?
Yeah, the plants were all just like under the bit of ground there.
I don't know. It's like they got pushed.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I'm trying to like give the impression of like a wetland slash forest type of deal. Okay, there we go. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Gonna make two different sleeping areas, since I intend to try and have the Spinosaurus breed. Then get the gateway going. There we go. They added in a new fish feeder as well. I want to. It's part of the reason why I wanted to go Spinosaurus. They added in like a little, like tide pool type of deal, which I just think is neat.
Yep.
I'll put in some reeds all along the bank. Here we go. There we go, Spinosaurus gypticus.
While Tyrannosaurus is widely
They're so
considered
cute.
the largest
They're so
predating
friggin'
dinosaur
pretty.
in terms of
They,
sheer bulk,
they
it's
honestly,
not the
this
longest of them.
is got to be one of my
In that
favorite
competition,
designs in this game.
Spinosaurus
It's
is
so
young
friggin'
supreme.
cool.
The youngsters
It's
on
not
our
too
Pinker
aquatic,
Star
it's just like
tell
in
me that
between.
online dinosaur
Yeah.
forums are rife with arguments about which of the two titans would win in a fight.
It also
You
just-
know, they're
oh,
making jokes.
T-Rex
Yeah.
or the
They're still making
magnificent
jokes of
Spinosaurus.
redesigned
I've
Spinosaurus.
never really thought
oh yeah,
about
oh
it.
yeah,
Someone would
Spinosaurus.
never have doubted
Oh, thank you for the Hydro
it.
Dash.
Now, after seeing them in the
Hydrate
flesh,
Lizard Wizard.
I wonder.
Oh, go, go. Blueberries, go! Ah! Okay, so it seems Blueberry Hurricane specifically has the delay for some reason. Not sure
Yeah, I
why.
saw that. It was like pausing and then hitting and then pausing. It's like you're experiencing fail, not
Yeah.
rain.
Ah. Yeah, that is rather strange.
Glad I'm I'm glad I'm not suffering from the storm. I'm just staying here with the umbrella all over me.
Yeah. and as a resident of the Pacific Northwest, what the hell is an umbrella? Yeah, that's a like long running joke over here in the Pacific Northwest. It's like joking like, what the hell is an umbrella? Because nobody that's native to here uses umbrellas at all. Like the most amount of umbrellas you'll see is over in like Portland. Oh, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Thank you. Stringing past my potential commander deck. Ayo. I mean, I do plan to try and get that commander night going again sometime next week.
Yep.
85 out of 100 out of my random BS. You know what? You gotta start somewhere. And random BS, a random BS deck ain't the worst way to start out. To be fair. Also, one thing I will say about the Spinosaurus that they do quite well in this game is I love the like skin patterning they give them.
It's kind of like skin patterning from other crocodiles and crocodilians.
Yeah. I mean, it's just cards I physically have no synergy. Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Even though, yeah, I technically ate one of their species before, but it's an alligator. I don't know if that counts.
Not necessarily. They're. I mean, going by that logic, technically I've eaten a T-Rex since I've eaten lots of chicken.
They taste like chicken. They do taste like chicken if done properly.
Yeah. From what I understand, crocodile meat is very hard to work with.
It is. And one time I had it as a hot dog variant.
I'm not sure how that would be.
I had it before. It's actually pretty good.
I will have to keep that in mind. I mean, yeah, because like from what I've heard, it can be very easy to mess up.
Yeah, it has a fishy taste if you've messed it up.
Yeah. There we go. Now just oh my gosh, look at the Spinosaurus swimming through the water at the rain. That looks so cool.
It kind of is like it kind of reminds me of the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3 when the rain comes.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of where my mind was drifting as well. That looks so friggin' sick.
Yeah.
Wait, I wonder how it looks like from underwater. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of doing that crocodile like float. You know the way they kind of like slide their bodies underwater with their legs kind of dangling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it all the time.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, and also just the water looks beautiful as well. I just love like how they've changed the rendering and everything. It looks so pretty.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. It just the water actually just feels like actual water now. You know, like just like the way like
Yeah.
the light penetrates and like oh god, what now?
It's not easy to make the water look pretty. What's going on now?
Another Smilodon I had to sell.
Again?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that to see what the deal there is. Might be a public testing branch bug maybe. But I do think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. It's been going for almost 3 hours now, and I think I'm gonna get started on prepping dinner. We're gonna make some lasagna tonight.
Oh, what kind of lasagna?
Nothing too crazy. Just a nice ground beef, seasoned grilled ground beef. Lasagna with some ricotta, some pizza blend cheese.
Ah, I found it. I found it.
What'd you find?
There is a bug where Smilodons would walk in circles and starve to death. Stuck starving behavior. That's what I'm seeing with the Smilodons.
Oh, okay. You know what? That makes sense because I was seeing when I went over there, it was moving in circles.
That was the glitch they were talking about. The glitch of them moving in circles and starving themselves to death. That was the glitch.
Hello, Kona. Hey, you got back right as I'm wrapping up.
Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles. Oh my gosh! All right. Well, thank you for joining on in Dragon.
Problem.
I shall see you around. And
there is a fix to this glitch. You can relocate the animal or restart the game.
gotcha. I'll keep that in mind for the future. And of course,
All right.
I shall see you around. And of course, as soon as I can, I'll send you over the episode 1 trailer after I make it, so you can get more of a preview of the series.
All right, keep me posted. I'll see you soon.
Of course, see you around. And also, thank you to everybody who's been lurking, everybody who's been chatting. Big thanks to Harvey for the raid. I really appreciate it. And speaking of